What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Deuce here. I'm back with another video for you today. And we are reacting to the one and only Donnie Darko. So, based on what I've heard and read the description, this is about a teen who is believed to have schizophrenia, but there could be something else at play. So yeah, we're just gonna see what happens and see what this is about. So without further ado, I say let's get on into this. I am a fan of Jake Gyllenhaal's work, so you know, I'm interested to see what he does in here in this movie. I thought he was really good in Brokeback Mountain, and I watched The Prisoners with him in Hugh Jackman and Terrence Howard. I thought he was good in that too. And in Spider-Man. But, you know. He really just fell asleep in the forest. Like in the woods. I keep saying forest when I mean woods.
Donnie, you're such a dick.
Whoa, Elizabeth. A little hostile there. Baby, you should be the one in therapy. Then Mom and Dad can pay someone $200 an hour to listen to all your thoughts. So we don't have to. I stopped rolling houses in the 6th grade, Mom.
What happened to my son? I don't recognize this person today.
Then why don't you start taking the goddamn pills?
Dang. So I wonder why he was put in therapy. Like, what were like...
Wake up.
What was that?
28 days. 6 hours.
So it's clearly not the drugs that are... Because he was doing... What the hell?
Guess he was sleep golfing?
Watch out for that drool spot.
Are you all right, son?
Patrick Swayze.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Here's your brother.
Oh, fell in your room.
Watch yourself down there.
I was about to say. What the hell? A plane crashed into their house? But that's weird because he said that the world will end in 28 days.
Come on, we're going to hotel.
They don't know where it came from.
So only that part fell into their house.
Hey, Sharita, you want a cigarette?
Shut up. Shut up.
Go back to China, bitch.
Whoa. I know her, but I don't remember what movie I seen her in. In the middle of the hallway? He has to be of some importance. There's no way you can have him in just a regular, like a side row. She looks familiar. That is Drew Barrymore.
Well, they say it right when they flood the house and they tear it to shreds that, like, destruction is a form of creation. So the fact that they burn the money is ironic.
Sit next to the boy you think is the cutest.
Quiet!
Better choose.
That's such a weird, so,
Yes. You tell Dr. Thurman whatever you want.
Dad.
What?
Dad!
Why is she in the middle of the road? just in the...
What'd she say to you?
I was feeding fear.
What?
Fear.
Why is he doing the turnaround?
Wake up, Donnie.
What the fuck? This... I'm not... I mean... What is he about to do? Please don't tell me he kills his family. I cannot take it. Where is he at? Is he at... Where is he at? Are we really counting down? Oh my God. I don't like this.
My parents got a divorce. My mom had to get a restraining order against my stepdad. He has emotional problems.
Oh, I have those too. What kind of emotional problems does your dad have?
He stabbed my mom 4 times in the chest.
Oh.
You want to go with me?
Where do you want to go?
I mean, like, go with me. Like, you know, like, that's what we call it here. Going together.
Sure.
I mean, she did say, yeah, we were going together. But that's weird. And you don't really know her. What are you talking about? Are we going together? Is that the way of saying dating? Like, let's start dating? Or why can't you just say, let's go on a date? Maybe he doesn't have schizophrenia. Like, it seemed, well, it could be, because, isn't one of the main symptoms delusions? Or maybe that's what we're supposed to be confused, because I could really be talking to this bunny rabbit looking thing. Is it aliens? Because what if the world really does end? Oh my God.
No. I don't think about fucking my family. That's gross.
Donnie, what are you doing?
I'd like to hear about your friend Frank.
Donnie, what are you doing? That's weird. Because he wasn't answering the question.
Fuck you. You know what I think?
I think you did it.
How old is Grandma Death?
101. She does the same thing every day. Just walks back and forth to the mailbox.
Oh my gosh.
They flood the house by breaking through a water main.
I can do anything I want. So can you.
It's the way he's looking.
Do you believe in time travel?
No.
Who are you talking to?
Thank you, Jim Cunningham. Thank you, Jim Cunningham.
So now let us begin lifeline exercise number 1. Please press stop now.
You know what? I'm gonna use these transitions all video.
And love is in the positive energy spectrum.
Duh.
Excuse me?
Why are you
No,
teaching?
duh is a product of fear.
Not really.
Fear and love are the deepest of human emotions.
Okay, but you're not listening to me. There are other things that need to be taken into account here, like the whole spectrum of human emotion. You can't just lump everything into these 2 categories and then just deny everything else.
I'll tell you what he said. He asked me to forcibly insert the lifeline exercise card into my anus.
I mean, because what is she actually teaching? Like, really though? Really though? What was she actually teaching? Nothing. She wasn't teaching anything. It's not, like he said, you can't put everything on the, what? That, like, you're not taking into account everything in between. Like he said.
Our paths through life must be righteous. I urge you to go home and look in the mirror and pray that your son doesn't succumb to the path of fear.
Or maybe it's hope and fear. Because you have to have hope. If you don't have hope, you're living in fear. But if you have hope, then you have no fear. That sounds stupid, but like they seem like they're opposites, not fear and love. But okay.
The basic principles of time travel are there. You've got your vessel and your portal, and your vessel can be just about anything, most likely a spacecraft.
Like a DeLorean.
And overnight, she became this entirely different person. She up and left the church. She wrote this book. She started teaching science.
That's the lady.
She used to be known for her gem collection. Kids used to go up there all the time and try to steal stuff from her. She became a total recluse.
I forgot what she was in. She was in Batman. She was in Batman. Damn. She was in Batman. You'd have to check out my Dark Knight series. You'd have to check on that. Check that out.
Donnie, what did Roberta Sparrow say to you?
She said that every living creature on Earth dies alone.
I mean, that's not technically wrong.
The search for God is absurd?
It is if everyone dies alone.
Does that scare you?
I don't want to be alone.
You guys want anything? I'm gonna get a beer.
Please don't be a gun. No.
Well, I like you a
I just
lot.
want it to be at a time when it
When what?
reminds me just
Well, it reminds you how beautiful the world can be.
Frank? Yes, the giant bunny rabbit.
What?
This is a common occurrence among paranoid schizophrenics.
Is that all the gusto you can muster? I said good morning. Good morning.
Ashley Tisdale. What?
I sometimes worry that she eats too much. Shut up, Kim.
Oh, sweetheart, please.
How can I decide?
Spencer!
What do I do to learn how to fight?
What do I do to learn how to fight? Son, violence is a product of fear. Learn to truly love yourself. A textbook example. Prisoner. You see the fear, people? This boy is scared to death of the truth. Son.
But I'm afraid, really, really afraid. Really afraid, but I think you're the fucking Antichrist.
Whoa. I mean, I do think it's a little, it's some bullshit. I do think there's a lot of people that are living in fear. But, the kid who was getting bullied, I guess he is living in fear. But, him learning how to fight is getting him out of, it's giving him the kind of the thing to make him not fearful that they're gonna beat him up because he can beat them up. You know, it's kind of like, so what are you saying? He said, what was his advice? Love yourself. Okay, but that's not what this is about. What? I don't get it. What do you mean? You can love yourself and still be bullied.
Donnie, if we were able to see our destinies manifest themselves visually, then we would be given a choice to betray our chosen destinies. And the mere fact that this choice exists would make all preformed destiny come to an end.
Not if you travel within God's channel.
Now you know where he lives.
And they grow out of our chest, solar plexus.
Just like she described in the book, the way they moved and they smelled, it's like they're workers. You know, and I followed it into my parents' bedroom.
What did you find?
Oh no. He gonna kill that man.
Well, I mean, didn't your dad, like, stab your mom?
Alright. Isn't that Seth Rogen? That's ridiculous. Why would you even say something like that?
Sorry about those guys.
Because if the movie theater is empty, it's not the movie for me. If the theater is empty, it is not the movie for me. Look at this movie. I feel like no. Are you gonna show us the face?
What happened to your eye?
Oh.
Burned to the ground.
That's the teacher's house. But how did he know about Frank? Like, the things that Frank... Oh my gosh. He just left her in the movie theater? The Evil Dead. Okay. I was thinking it was The Evil Dead, but I ain't never seen the movie, so I really didn't know. But yeah. Why y'all laughing? Let her do her little thing. He really left her in the movie theater. Dang. At least wake me up and tell me you gotta go. Just say, oh, my sister's performing in the talent show. I gotta hurry home. Don't just leave me there. They ain't have to say all that. You're doing too much. You better take the can with you. You better hope nobody in that house. You ain't got no alibi. You better go up to the movies. Hopefully before she wake up. And she still asleep? Oh, they make this work for him.
Dad played golf with that guy.
Vehemently denied the alleged link to a child pornography publishing circuit. In a vicious statement, Connie attacked the Middlesex Fire Department officials.
You call this clarity? I don't think that you have a clue what it's like to communicate with these kids.
But what's interesting is that... Key point. That book. First it was a flood. Then they said there was a fire, right? They burnt the money. And she was the one who's reading that book in the class. Something is weird. And I can't put my finger on it, but there's something that's weird. And it's not just Donnie. And you were teaching that man stuff. Y'all were teaching that man stuff in school.
I made her lead dancer.
Sometimes I doubt your commitment to sparkle motion.
What is happening here?
How's it feel to have a wacko for a son?
It feels wonderful.
Cellar door.
He gonna find a cellar.
I flooded my school and I burned down that pervert's house. Won't be able to know his master plan.
Do you mean God's master plan?
He's not talking to God.
Do you now believe in God?
This guy's gonna open up.
If this world were to end, there would only be you and him and no one else.
She thinks he's talking about God. And isn't that what they say about the rapture? Like, the sky will crack open and God will come down. Don't quote me, but I think she thinks he's talking about God. He is not talking about God. And what she just said probably terrified him, because that's not what he wants. Oh, it's gonna be like his what is it?
You got eggs, water balloons, and a dozen rolls of toilet paper. I stole 4 beers from my dad.
Yeah, my mom's gone.
She's gone. She left.
Hey, have you guys seen Frank?
Frank. Was she pregnant? Is that what they were showing? Because they showed him kneeling at her stomach. The cellar door. That'd be crazy if it'd be like she's pregnant. They literally just... Literally. She a good one for coming down there. I would have been just like the other two. I'm fine up here.
Why the fuck are you here? Hey. Oh my god.
There's an actual Frank.
What the fuck did you do, man? You killed her, Frank!
She dead?
His eye.
What were you guys doing in the middle of the road, huh? What are you thinking?
He shot him in the eye.
Go home!
What? And the old lady just walking by like she ain't seen. Why does he look like he's dying? Is that over his house?
12 seconds. We're going home. And be able to find
So this is the plane.
The basic principles of time travel are there. You've got your vessel and your portal, and your vessel can be just about anything, most likely a spacecraft.
So it went back in time and it hit the house. So what are they, in a loop?
I hope that when the world comes to an end, I can breathe a sigh of relief, because there will be so much to look forward to.
But didn't it come through his room? But the last time he wasn't in his room. So he did die. Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck is... So it went back because... So he was originally supposed to die. What the f... When in confusion, what do you do? Go to YouTube. Because, I'm sorry. What? Okay, so essentially, we are supposed to be confused. Because I am confusion. This was good. I don't think they don't have it on. They might. But I think this movie was crazy. I think it intended to do what it set out to do, which is confuse the hell out of us. But I thought it was a good movie. I was not expecting. I was really teetering the line of, oh, he might really be on to something and he might be losing his shit. And I really didn't know where we were going. And I was not expecting the plot twist. I was not expecting it to be essentially, it was him who sent the thing back and he sacrificed himself. Which is kind of interesting because before I watched this video, I was like, maybe it was an alternate timeline that should not have existed because he should have been in the house. But it's weird because the only reason why he was up is because the person said, "Wake up, Danny." And then he exited the house. Which kind of makes sense in a way because when he came back the next morning, they were like, we thought you were like, he's not in his room. But so like I said, I think maybe he was supposed to die, and since he didn't die, but that doesn't make sense because he's seen him that night. And the reason why he was not there is because he was in the golf course talking to Bunny Rabbit. This is interesting. Because even like they said, we never know if this was... But if this was just a break in his mental state, then how does he die? Or is he just dreaming all of this and he died? Which I guess makes sense. I think this movie was... I think this movie is good. I really do. I really want to rate it real high, but would I rewatch it? I don't know, but I'm really landing on a 9. And I think it's not a 10 because although it's a good movie, I really don't think I might rewatch it. I might, and that's why it's knocked down a point. But it's really a 10 out of 10, but But on that note, be sure to look out for this Wednesday episode 7 upload. It's coming at you. Nah, by the time you're watching this, watch out for the Wednesday season finale. That's coming at you Wednesday or Thursday, most likely Wednesday. But other than that, oh, and also check out my Dark Knight series, because that's Rachel. She was in here, the sister, right? Or the Brokeback Mountain. You know, the reaction, just, at this point, we're going to need a whole playlist for Jake Gyllenhaal movies, because I really do like him. But on that note, I will catch you in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.